Welcome to part 2 of my series that is previewing and updating the NEVI awarded sites in Michigan. In this part, I'll review 11 sites in the Northern Lower Peninsula. Here is the overall map of the Michigan awarded NEVI sites. This time we'll be taking a look again at the Northern Lower Peninsula. Of the original 8 awards in this segment, 6 remain, with 2 currently under construction, plus we have 5 new sites awarded in round 2 on the map. I'll start on the west side and follow the sites along US 31 and then cover the sites more in the middle of the state. Starting with a round 2 site award, Universal EV has multiple other NEVI and otherwise site award wins in other states. They haven't completed any NEVI sites yet, but based on their current build out, I'm guessing ABB Hardware or maybe Chargetronics. The standard motel partner property, there should be power available at the airport across the road, but who knows how long it will take to get power to this site. I don't expect this site to be operational anytime soon. With the host business Rite Aid closed, not surprising to see this site dropped from the expected sites. People in Petoskey will have to find other charging solutions. After a round 1 site that was dropped, we come to a new round 2 site. Familiar to me, ChargePoint operator Francis Energy has another award for an install at the Family Fare supermarket in Charlevoix. We'll see a similar site later in this update. It's a busy looking parking lot here, so we'll have to see exactly where the charging units get installed. This selected round 1 site is still in selected state and has not moved to InDesign status. Until then, we shall see what happens with this site. With the now adjacent Rivian chargers open to all vehicles, the need for this location becomes a little less. No updates on exactly where this charger would be positioned if it happens. This round 1 site has moved to InDesign and we can look forward to some construction in 2026. Good luck to ReadyCharge as they continue to expand their network with many NEVI sites in Michigan. Lots of space and at least some indication that there's a decent amount of power available at the site, so it should be a quick turnaround at this location. Our first under construction site is here in Bear Lake. Fences went up in October and all the charging hardware has gone in place. Recently there was a post on LinkedIn by the construction company that they had completed all of their work and headed south out of the cold weather, which means probably here we are just waiting for Francis Energy to activate the site. The now familiar Francis Energy SK Signet units are on the north side of the parking lot along 13 Mile Road. They're split up in a 1-3 layout with one placed by itself on the east side, potentially making for a more trailer-friendly pull-through location. Shifting over the I-75, we have another round 2 award winner. Jewel has been conditionally awarded another site, this time at the Hometown Inn in Indian River, Michigan. We'll have to wait and see where in the inn parking lot the charging units get placed, but we can expect their standard Jewel hardware with battery backup. The Francis Energy site at the Family Fare supermarket in Gaylord is under construction. At this exit, there's also an Electrify America location, but that site is several miles off the highway to the west. I originally guessed that the units would be installed in the lot in front of the building, but the PlugShare photos show the installation behind the building to the south, closer to the dry cleaning location. This construction photo is the only one available, and it's from early November likely much progress has been made since then and now. This round 1 site remains in selected, awaiting contract status, just like the Traverse City site with the Rivian location just down the street opening to all V's. This is now not needed as much, and I wouldn't be surprised if it gets dropped in the overall revised NEVI guidelines. No update on where the chargers may go at this site, but I would still like to see some additional charging in this location. In West Branch, we have a site in design, and I hope it's next to start construction, as this location along I-75 needs reliable charging. There's a new Shell site that did open this year across the street from the site, but it's been down for maintenance more than it has been working. And the site at the Ford dealer 1 exit north is looking like it's abandoned or being offline for more than 6 months now. Another fast charging option is at Ace Hardware that's 2.5 miles from the highway and also has not seen the best reliability. So really, this charger is needed in this location to support travel along the I-75 corridor. The site here looks like a great place to put some charging equipment. The Houghton Lake site has been dropped. Finally, this section of the state brings us our first Round 2 site upgrade award. Electrify America is conditionally awarded some NEVI funds to update the existing site in Cadillac, Michigan. At a minimum, they'll upgrade their latest NEVI compliant hardware, but I've seen updates in their app that they're already planning to do that. So maybe they'll use the NEVI money to add even more stalls. We shall see whether that happens or if they just stick with 4. Not much room to expand at this site to more dispensers. Note there's also an existing Tesla V2 supercharger right next to this location as well. So we'll have to see what the site upgrades be. Thanks for watching. I hope to bring you more exciting Michigan NEVI build update news soon.